Today, we are going to show you the new Joyetech D19 EXCEED kits. These kits are ideal as an alternative to smoking. We have 4 colours here for you to choose from: black, silver, red and white. We are selling these kits at £23, including a free 10ml bottle of your choice. Now let's have a look at how this new device works. This is the black version of the D19, so let's open the box and see what it comes with. There is an instructional card, which tells you how to use a device, just like what we are doing today. On the back of the card is a table that tells you about the battery output, which changes depending on which coil is in the device. The smaller box inside contains the micro USB charging cable, an additional coil, which the one that the device is fitted with is a mouth-to-lung coil, which is ideal for higher nicotine strengths. And this gold-plated one is a direct lung 0.5 coil, which should be used with nicotine no higher than 6 mg. There's also spare glass, along with spare seals should you need them. Inside the main box is a sticker from Joyetech, a battery manual, a tank manual, and a card with additional product information. So let's begin with the tank. The tank with this device is removable and has a standard 510 connection. It is 2ml capacity, as is now the standard. To remove the coil, you unscrew the bottom of the tank and unscrew the coil from there. The tank also comes apart completely when you unscrew the bottom. To put the tank back together, you screw the coil into the base, secure the glass onto the base, then screw the top of the tank in place, ensuring that all the pieces are secure. The airflow control is on the base of the tank. You can adjust it so that it is open for an airier draw or closed over for a tighter draw. Where you position the airflow depends on which coil you are using. The mouthpiece is fixed, so cannot be changed, but you unscrew it to fill the tank. As you see, there are 2 larger holes on either side. This is where the liquid goes. Once it's filled, you can screw the mouthpiece back on gently and making sure the threads are lined up, only stopping once it is finger tight. These are your 2 coils. The one that is fitted with the tank is the 1.2 resistance, which is best for people who are just beginning to vape, as any nicotine strength can be used with it and gives you a draw similar to a cigarette. The gold-plated coil is a 0.5 resistance, which, as we said, is a direct lung coil. Using this coil can drain your battery quicker, as it requires more power to fire up the coil. It has larger wick holes than the 1.2 coil, as it tends to use more liquid. And as we look inside, we can see that it has a larger airspace than the 1.2 coil, making it less like a cigarette draw. The battery is a 1500 mAh and is fitted with a standard 510 connection at the top. One thing to remember is to be careful when using the micro USB charging port at the back. Carefully and correctly insert the charging cable. If it is forced in or inserted incorrectly, it can break the charging port. To turn on the device, press the button 5 times and it will flash on. There are 2 modes in this device. When you see the red light, this means that it is in the regulated mode, which gives you a constant output of power when you are vaping, even when the battery starts to deplete. To change it into the other setting, which is called direct output, you first turn the device off by pressing the button 5 times. Then once it is off, hold down the power button until the light at the top turns white. This signifies it is changed to the direct output. In direct output, as a battery life begins to drain, so does the output of power that the device is capable of. Today we're going to have it in regulated mode to set it up, but feel free to use whichever setting you prefer. Again, 5 clicks to turn off, then pressing the button until the light turns red. And we are ready to use the regulated mode. So, to use the device, we first need to prime the coil. We will put some liquid at the top of the coil where we see the cotton and all the holes around the coil. Once we have done this, we will place the glass on the base, then screw on the top. Once it's secure, unscrew the mouthpiece and pour the liquid into one of the larger holes on top of the tank. Fill the tank as close to the top as possible, then replace the mouthpiece, again ensuring that the threads are matched up nicely and it is not being forced on. Since the coil that we are using is 1.2, we can set the airflow to be a little tighter. So here we are setting it so we can see just 3 small holes. Now that the liquid is in, we will let it soak for 10 minutes to make sure the new coil is completely soaked. If we fire it up without letting it soak, it will burn out the new coil almost immediately and we will need to change it. Once you've let it soak in, give it a go. You'll notice that with the 1.2 coil, it produces a smaller amount of vapour. However, with the 0.5, you can get more, but it will use up your battery and use more liquid. But as we said before, if you are looking to use this kit as an alternative to smoking, the 1.2 coil is the best for you to begin with. The light on the device is also a battery indicator. After you press the button to take a draw, the light will come back on. It will begin to flash and speed up as the battery life depletes, flashing at its most rapid between 0 to 9% battery life. And that's it, the Joyetech D19 EXCEED Kit. We will be selling these from the 15th of December for £23, which will include a 10ml bottle of your choice. You can purchase these at any of our 5 stores: Partick, Duke Street, Falkirk, Gorgie and Lee, or online at etvamp.com. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, our Twitter and our Instagram. Thank you very much for watching and we hope to see you soon.